Your eyes are not deceiving you. It is finally here. What's up, guys? I'm NGVP42, and today we're going to be checking out the brand new Greenville updates. The April Fool's update is finally here. As you can see on the title, they changed it to Greenville. So, yeah, that's cool. And I'm gonna see the changelogs here. So, now, I've already played the update a little bit, but now I am making a video to show y'all all the stuff that's in the new update. So, in the changelog here, it says Spring Map has finally returned. And it also says added a brand new dealership UI. And we got new songs, as you can hear. And then, as you can see here, we got new customization UI. And we also got it to where you can paint different parts on the cars and stuff like that. They also added some new places as well on the map. And revamped the Super Witch and stuff like that. And they added 28 new cars. And I'm going to be checking out all those cars in the dealership and showing y'all pretty much everything that's in this update. So, I'm going to go ahead and play, and I'm going to go into the dealership and show y'all all the cars. Alright, now that we're in the dealership, as you can see, we got brand new UI, as you can see already here. And yes, we finally have pages now. You can actually scroll through pages of the dealership to go through all the cars. Now, I'm going to show you all the cars now. So starting off, we have the Fox Mountain Motors SLK 6789. This car is super weird. I do actually have this in my inventory right now. This thing is like one of the most weirdest cars for the April Fool's update. It is so goofy, but I love it. And it's kind of weird. The second car on this list is the Fox Mountain Motors Vertex. Excuse me. Yeah, this is pretty much like a classic Roblox muscle car that is like a car you would see in like 2008 Roblox or something like that. Yeah, this thing is very, very weird, but I love it at the same time. Definitely one of my favorite cars in the update. And then we have this car right here, which is the 1996 Globe City Mega City. This is pretty much the Geo Metro, except it is turned into a limousine. And it's also a six-wheeler, as you can see from the three wheels on the side. Good God, this thing is so freaking hideous, but I love it. I also have this in my inventory as well. This is so ridiculous, but I love it. Anyway, now the next car on this list is not even a car, it's actually a boat. Yes, we have a 2012 Wave Traveler Custom Land Yacht. Yes, this is a drivable boat, similar to like what you see in SpongeBob. And look at that massive motor in the rear. Like, that is big. And then, obviously, this thing has, like, wheels. Now, unfortunately, you cannot drive this thing in the water because it will not float. But maybe in a future update, they'll make it to where it can actually float. Now, the next car on this list is nothing really special. It's just another Tesla. But it's the 2019... Now, this is a little bit weird. This is called the Shizuoka Slick EV. And if you didn't know, Shizuoka, or Shizuka, whatever you want to call it, this is actually the Honda brand. So I don't know why there is a Tesla that has the Honda logo on the thing, and I don't know why it's called a Honda, but sure, I guess. Uh, anyway, now the next car on this list is the 2019 Western Python Classic. Now, this car I actually heard from some other YouTubers that this was actually a car that was made back in 2018, but it had released in this update for like a joke type thing. So yeah. Now the next car on this list is the 2021 Western Circle Freedom. This is one of the most sickest cars ever, in my opinion. You got this custom body kit on it, this big Liberty Walk style wing on it on the back, and then you got these crazy long tailpipes. Not even including the wide body kit in the front splitter and all that stuff. This thing is wicked. And also, as you can see right here, has a top speed of 201 miles per hour. That is crazy. Now, unfortunately, I do not have that car, mainly because I don't have enough money, as you can see. But, yeah. Now, the next car on this list is the 2022 Western Centaur? I think it's Centaur. But, yeah, this is a 6x6 Western car. This is actually the same car that you got from the UGC metal event not too long ago. This is the exact same car except 6x6, because I don't think the original was a 6x6. But yeah, so you got that. Now the next car on this list is this car, which is the 2024 Shizuoka Alliance. Yeah, Alliance. The Shizuoka Alliance. I keep saying Alliance. I'm so sorry. The 2024 Shizuoka Alliance Milwaukee Edition. And as you can see, this car has no wheels. It's replaced with cinder blocks. And it's mainly because for the people who want to do like a role play where they're in like a bad neighborhood or something like that in Greenville and they got their wheels stolen. That's the main reason why they wanted to add this in here. Plus, they also added it in here for the freaking fun of it. Now, the next car on this list is the 2000 Shizuoka Slick Hatchback. This car was already in the game before, but as you can see here, this is new. This is a beater trim of it that was not in the game originally, and yeah, that's pretty sick. This is pretty much the exact same thing as the normal version of it, just I think they like improved some stuff with the car or something like that. Now the next car on this list is the 2010 BKM Series 50 or the BMW M5. And this car is pretty sick here. It's got a total of 5 trims, I think that is. And yeah, definitely one of my favorite versions of the BMW. And yeah. And then the next car after that is the exact same car except in wagon form. Yes, they got the wagon version of the car as well. And this one absolutely looks sick. And I love it so much. I wish I had the car, but I do not at the moment. And then you also have the W50 versions of those same cars. Now, the next car on this list is the 2010 Marlin Motors GT, which, if you didn't know, is a Aston Martin DBS, I think is what this is. This was actually the car that was in one of the James Bond movies, if you didn't know. And yeah, this was just added as well. And it is a very sick model. It almost looks exactly like the real one, except it's a fictional. And then you got some other versions of it too. Now the next car after that is the 2022 BKM Series 20 or the BMW M2. This is very, very sick. I love the way this design is. It is so sleek looking. It looks like a angry like bee or something like that. Like it looks like a bumblebee. It I don't know. It just looks really cool in my opinion. And the next car after that is the 2023 Kombi Kariv or Kariv. I'm just gonna call it Kariv. The Kombi Kariv, which is actually, if you didn't know, the 2023 Kia K5. And yeah, this is what it looks like. It is pretty dang sick. I like the sport version of it. If you have it, the sport version of it is really cool. And now the next car on this list is a car a lot of people have been wanting for a long time that is also finally here, and that's the 2023 Durant Amigo or the 2023 Chevrolet Camaro. And yeah, this is so sick. I have every single trim of this car as well, and I will say GV did a hell of a job making this car. So yeah, I do really like this car. And then the next car after that is another Camaro, except this is not no normal Camaro. This is the 2023 Durant Amigo Dog D1000. And if you don't know what this is the 2023 Chevrolet Camaro Exorcist, which, if you didn't know, is a car that Hennessy made back in 2020 to compete with the Dodge Challenger Demon. Except the Demon still beat it, but we don't talk about that. But is one of the most sickest versions of the Camaro that there is. Like, I love the black with the red stripe going on to the back of the car. And also, if you can see, there's like a little hidden top stripe right here that goes with the carbon fiber hood. Now, if you didn't know, this car takes the same body style as the ZL110E Camaro or the TZR in the game. It takes the exact same body style pretty much, except with that little red stripe on it and the 1000 horsepower to indicate the Hennessy built version of it. But yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite versions of that car. And then after that is this car right here, which is not even a car, it's actually a truck, but it's the 2025 Vision Rainer, which is the 2025 Toyota Tacoma. This is a beast of a truck and was also very highly wanted for the spring update. And yeah, it's finally here and people can drive it, and this thing looks bad freaking ass in my opinion. And yeah, I just love the way it looks. It just looks so sick. Now, the next car on this list is the 2025 Western Protogen. This is a car that has been it's been kind of rated weirdly. Like, it's in the middle between good and bad. In my opinion, it looks sick. It looks like a futuristic car from like 2050 or something like that. Even though it's only a year away car. Heck, some of the cars nowadays even look like this. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, I love that so much. And you also got the police versions of those cars. And you also have the wagon version of it, which is the Western Protogen X. This is the same car except in wagon form. And yeah, it doesn't look too much different besides it being a wagon. And then, yeah, that's all the cars in the GV update. Now I'm going to show y'all some of the features and some of the other stuff in this update as well. Alright, now that we're outside of the dealership, now I'm going to be talking about the next feature of this update, which is obviously the spring color is back. Now, I know you can't really see it right now, mainly because it's nighttime in the private server. But as you can see from the trees, nothing looks like that bland gray that it was from when it was still the winter update. Yeah, this is definitely one of the more best things that GV has done, which was bring back the green in the spring. And also behind me is the brand new Camaro. This is the ZL1 trim, just to let you know. But yeah, this is really sick. And also another feature that has also been added is that they finally revamped Six Houses. And it's no longer named Six Houses, it's actually called Six Estates. And it is at the same location as Six Houses, but it is a lot more bigger and a lot more newer. And it basically it looks like Rensselaer County, which I know for a lot of people they kind of didn't like how Greenville's looking more like Rensselaer County now. But hey, they got to do something to compete with the competition, so that's why they made the game look a little bit more realistic and like Rensselaer County. But yeah, that's definitely a really cool part. But yeah. Anyway, I hope y'all like this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. You don't have to. But yeah, this is NGVP42 saying goodbye.